guys, so it's one of our last days here in Mexico City and we've been told about some must-see places that we need to see before leaving here next week. So the first place we've come to today is the Museum of Anthropology, and we have a few things lined along for the afternoon later, so we hope you join us along the way.
Basically a replica of Teotihuacan, and this is what it looked like when we were walking through there. If you haven't watched that video, you should go check it out.
I really wish that we came here before visiting Teotihuacan a few weeks back. There is so much history about Teotihuacan here, and I can't believe how many different pieces there are from Teotihuacan. Yeah, this museum is really cool. Probably the most cool museum I've been to.
This museum has some of the most intact artifacts I've ever seen from ancient times. It's really cool. I really wasn't expecting this to be this amazing, but this little thing behind me, I don't know if you can see the little hoops there. I think this is like ancient Aztecan basketball, basically. I don't know much about it, but I guess it was very violent, and they used to swing through here and try and put the ball through. I don't know how they scored points, but it's kind of the same concept as basketball, I guess. Okay, so we just finished up with the Teotihuacan section, and honestly, if you are ever going to come to Mexico and visit Teotihuacan, come to the Anthropology Museum first, because there's so much information here that we did not know when we went there. And I feel kind of stupid actually, because I don't know if we really enjoyed Teotihuacan as much as we should have, but yeah, definitely come here before going to Teotihuacan. I genuinely think this is the nicest museum I have ever been to. I know we're bombarding you guys with museum stuff today, but we honestly just can't wrap our heads around this place. There's just so much to see. It's a little bit overwhelming actually. There's just, everywhere you go, there's just another thing to see. It's just crazy to me how well preserved these are. Way more preserved than any ones I ever saw in museums in Greece or in Italy. I guess they're not as old though, to be fair. I guess this stuff here is a lot more of the more recent history here in Mexico. I guess after all the Spanish influence. These are really cool though. Look at the detail on these things. That's crazy. The art in here is just incredible. And everywhere I look, I keep seeing these things too, these little walls. I don't really know what to call them, but they're amazing. Okay, so we're finally finished with the museum here. It's absolutely amazing. Honestly, even the architecture of the building itself is quite impressive, but they have so many different things that you can see in there. It's very, very beautiful inside. I highly recommend visiting here. And as we said before, definitely come here before going to Teotihuacan, or maybe any of the other ancient sites.
Yeah, it's really impressive, and I think we agree it's the best museum we've been to, right?
Probably, yeah, I would say so. altogether, just the whole layout of the place is better than any place I think I've ever been. Lauren can never go without her horchata.
I love it too much.
So the Museum of Anthropology is actually in Chapultepec Park, and I never saw this place before, but when you come out of the museum area, there's another one of these giant pathways going in between an avenue, and this one, I think this one is probably the most beautiful one. So we came out a little bit late today actually, and we ran out of time at the museum, and I think we're both so starving right now, so we're heading to go get some food right now. It's a little bit similar to tacos. I don't want to hear it from anybody in the comments, but we're going for something called Quesabirria. It's like cheese taco. They put it in some kind of a broth. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's amazing. Okay, so this is the quesabirria here. This stuff here is called consomme, which I guess is like a broth. Sorry, it's really noisy here. I guess it's like a broth. You're supposed to dip the quesabirria into the consomme. And I lost my radish. All right, here's another form of tacos review.
How is it?
It was so good, and I'm debating between whether this one or the tacos from the last video are better, but these ones are pretty amazing. I just really love the chorizo, so I think I'm still sticking with the chorizo ones.
Oh no, I like this one more.
We've come to another very noisy place, so I hope you can hear us, but we've come to this place called Plaza Garibaldi, which I guess is pretty famous for tequila, mezcal, and mariachi bands. We got these mezcal cocktails here, Mexican style, with hibiscus or Jamaica, and let's see. Cheers. What do you think about it?
Really strong, and there's some flower pieces in there.
As with most things in Mexico, this is very strong. Everything is spicy or sour, or in this case, the alcohol is very, very strong. Alright guys, so it is the next morning. It's our last day of adventures here in Mexico City. Unfortunately, we have a pretty busy day later, so we're only gonna really do one activity, but we're just gonna head into the city here, and every Sunday from 8 to, I think it's 2 p.m., the main avenue here called Reforma, they completely close it to cars, and it's only allowed for pedestrians on, like, by foot, bike, people I guess exercise in the streets as well, so we're gonna go check that out. We're gonna rent some bikes and just go up and down Reforma for a couple hours, and yeah, that's our last activity here in Mexico City. Okay, so this is Reforma here. We've come down this road a few different times, and today it's completely closed, so we're just gonna go get the bikes now. We got the bikes. I don't think Lauren's is working very well. These are not the safest feeling bikes. They're really weird. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, but I'm absolutely freezing. So if anyone does this, make sure you bring a coat and possibly some gloves.
sounds crazy, but Mexico City is actually quite cold in the mornings and at night. I am freezing right now. So this is that avenue we came down just the other day after the museum. It's beautiful here. Even better when there's no cars. All right, we're going back down the same way now. We went up all the way to the park where the museum was, and now we're going all the way back. Maybe as close to Centro as possible.
I feel like I'm on a bike marathon.
Whenever the sun shines on Lauren, she becomes much happier.
Yeah, I'm a different person.
I feel like we're just taking you guys on a tour of everything we've done in Mexico City today.
Yeah, we came up here a few weeks ago. We really like this building, don't we?
Yeah, it's really nice. Should we head back now? You're all done?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Quite worn out in this bag. My bum.
All right, let's finish up. It feels so weird walking right now. All right, guys, we're back at our apartment now. It's really cool how they completely shut down Reforma every Sunday. It fascinates me because Mexico City has like 22 million people. It's a very crowded, very busy city. And somehow they still manage to shut down the busiest avenue in the city every Sunday, which is, it's really cool. It's really refreshing to see cities do stuff like that. I think more cities in the world should remove cars and allow more days for bikes and pedestrians, I think. So this is actually it for our time here in Mexico City, in Mexico in general, at least for now. In a couple days, we're going to be flying down to Guatemala, which I think we're pretty excited for that.
Yeah, we're excited for like a change of pace and to see some different scenery, not to be in the city anymore. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I think we've been in the city for too long. We're much more nature people, but Mexico City has a lot to offer, so we decided to stay a little bit longer. But yeah, we hope you guys follow us through our adventures in Guatemala. We're going to end the video there. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video as well if you enjoyed it. And we hope to see you guys soon.